cannot believe that I'm making this video. It took us 6.5 months to finally arrive to Vienna due to visa processes. We are finally here. We are so happy. For the last 2 weeks we have spent hours and hours looking for apartments, using all the different websites that the country provides for looking for apartments. We have finally narrowed down all that huge list to 6 apartments that we have visited through and during this week. First, I think that I want to walk you through the different requirements that we are looking in the criteria of looking for apartments. The first one is 2 bedrooms, or like they say here, 3 rooms. One of them always is the dining room or living room, so we need 1 bedroom, of course, for us for sleeping, and 1 should be the studio. For me, it's very important that we have a different room for having a proper setup for working. My business is gonna be managed from home right now. I'm not planning to have an office in the near future, so I need a real working space at home. If possible, a third one will be amazing. This is not ultra mandatory, but it would be nice if we can have an extra one as a guest room. We want our family to be with us as much as possible, so if we can reduce the cost of coming to the city in paying a hotel and they can stay at home, that would be amazing. The other requirement that we have is a storage room. We have a lot of stuff, from clothes to all my equipment, so we need a space to store all of that. Lot of light. As I said before, I'm gonna be working from home. My wife is gonna be working from home some of the days. We need this natural light coming, just because you need to be both motivated, and in winter my feeling is that the city is gonna be dark enough, so the maximum light natural light we have, the better. It's very important for us. A good bathroom seems kind of obvious, but not that many apartments have like good organized bathroom and like the glass or mirror setup with the light, shower and bath at the same time. That's important for us. Good location. We don't know exactly where we want to live in the city, but it's important that we're in the city center, close to your regular needs, close from work, also from my wife, but the location is very important. That is a place in the city that you feel this Viennese environment, and that is lively, not too crowded, but life. We need to feel some life around us. Okay, so this is the criteria, the requirements that we have for looking for these apartments. Let me show you the first one. Okay, so this is the first apartment. The first thing that you see is this toilet in the entrance. Small but functional is what we need. Then you go to this main area, the entrance. The only weird thing here is that you see this table just as soon as you go in. In the right side you have the kitchen. One of the things that I like from the kitchen is that the quality of the materials and the technology behind it is very nice. We have a good size fridge, which is perfect. This is the internal patio, the views that you have from the kitchen. This is very cool, not very regular in Austria, but you have electric blinds, which is nice. Super weird also that you have the bathroom just next to the kitchen. In terms of quality of the bathroom was perfect. 2 mirrors, all this space with the cabinets, the light, the shower, like everything was nice there. You go to the right side and you have this space for the washing machine. One of the things that I discovered is that it's very typical that they give you the apartment without washing machine, so you need to buy one. Then you go to this room that I think that is, I don't remember if this is the bedroom or the dining room, to be completely honest. I think it's more normal to put here the dining room. I don't know. That was the views that you have. You have a really big park next to the house. The space was nice, honestly. There was a good space here. That was amazing. Then I remember now. It was the bedroom. Then you go to the main area. This is the living room. The space was amazing. Really nice light. 2 big windows. Very clean, very new. Good materials. Then you go to the studio. You have it here. You can put in at the end of the room. You can put the table, and in the other side maybe a little sofa. Same views. Very nice weather in Austria now. And this is the area. I just recorded a video of the area so we realize where we are. To be completely honest, one of the things that I didn't like neither of this apartment is the area. Okay, let's go now to the second apartment. This is what we call the fancy one. Again, very typical. Once you go to the apartment, you have the toilet. It's interesting, we will see later that terrace. You have this super big corridor. That was amazing. And wait for this. Wow. Giant living room with 3 super big windows. Then in the left side you have the studio, perfect for again having a working area with the views to the main street. A very nice shopping area in the city. I don't know if it is too crowded, but very lively for sure. Then you go to the right side and you have, I'm going very fast because the agent was in a rush, so you see me here running. That's funny. This is the main bedroom, perfect size to be completely honest. In front of that you have a little room that you can use as a storage room, which is very nice. Another one for all the different things that we have, another storage room. In the right side you have the kitchen. One of the things that we didn't like of the kitchen is that there's no real space for eating. Maybe at the end, but we're not sure if the table fit there. Then you have the terrace again to the internal patio. Not the best views, but it's good to have, I guess. Very well equipped kitchen, to be honest. Everything was very nice. Then you go to the right side and you have the bathroom. Again, space for buying your own washing machine, bath and shower. And this is me very happy because I loved this apartment. We are about to see now the third apartment. One of the things of the third apartment is this kind of apartment that in the website it looked amazing. Once I visited it, I realized that it's a bit old. This building is from 1900. They renew some of the things, but you can feel some things that are pretty old, like the floors and stuff, even though they changed one of the floors of one of the rooms. Anyway, let me walk you through it. Once you go in the apartment, you have this little terrace. In winter this might be extremely cold, so I guess that this is good for just kind of storage. All closet, good for clothes and stuff. As always, the toilet as soon as you go in the house. You have an amazing closet in the left side. Again, here you can feel how old the material are. Then you go to the right side. Big corridor, that was interesting. Super weird distributed room. You put at the end the washing machine and you have a space on top. Interesting. I like the kitchen. You can put a table on the left side and honestly very well equipped. Good fridge, good size, perfect. It's in the shadow side of the building, so not much natural light as you can see. Also, they were under construction, so I think that affect the studio. I mean, this is kind of a big cabinet. I don't know if that will be the studio next to the kitchen. It's a bit weird, I guess. Then you go to the right side and you have the bathroom. You didn't have a shower in this one, just bath, but you have the glass to cover. okay, not very, that's what we call a not super impressive bathroom. Functional, but not the best one. To the right side, you go to the main living room. Honestly, amazing high ceilings, very big. The light is really good, to be completely honest. Those are the views to the main street, very calm street, no traffic at all. This might be, I don't know the distribution, but this might be the bedroom. The only bad thing of this apartment in that sense is that there is just two rooms parallel to each other, so you need to choose between which one is the living room and what is the bedroom. The studio was very weird just behind the kitchen, so I would not put the studio there. And for me, one of the things that I didn't like of that apartment is that it was a bit old in terms of the floors and the feeling that you get from the closet, the cabinets, and all these details. Let's see now the fourth apartment. This is the farthest one. This is in the 22nd district, and because of that, this apartment offers much more than the rest. So here you have the entrance. You even have a space for a little sofa, which is amazing. The mirror. First thing that you see is a storage room. Very weird, very nice to have. You can put the luggage as the owner is using it for. Toilet, biggest toilet that I have seen until now here. Very nice quality material. Then you have the bathroom with dryer and washing machine included. Very weird also. I was recording this because it was a bit old, but the owner was telling me that he will change it. Also that one, but again, aside from that, nice material. You have here the bath, more space with a shower also, like very nice bathroom. It's very big, this apartment, you will see. Then here you have, sorry for the temperature of the recording. You have the main room with a bunch of storage for our clothes. You have all this closet. Then you go to the kitchen, also with everything that you need. Everything seems very new, good brands, good materials. Those are the views. I didn't like this grass thing that they have in the wall, pretty weird, but anyway. Really big fridge, which was very nice. I didn't want to open too much as the owner was still living there. Then you have the main living room area with the table for the guest, sofa, TV, amazing space in terms of size, honestly. Then to the left side you have the guest room. This is the only one that we have with 4 rooms with the same distribution. You have all this giant space for storage and storing all your stuff. Then another room that can be used, will be used for a studio. In his case it's for the cat. That was funny. Those are the views. That building that you can see there is La Poste. So you know that they are not building a higher building next to you. It's very big. Honestly, this apartment was very big. Terrace was one of the requirements that we will have. I didn't even mention at the beginning because it's a bit difficult to have it. But there's a terrace, pretty big, honestly, with very calm views to this part of the city, with all the nature. That was nice. Also, more storage space, but that was very impressive, honestly. This is the kind of apartment that you can have in this is the 22nd district. This is the new area, so you can afford that. That was a 6th floor. This looked like a summer hotel in a way. Parking, very weird. And also the basement with, these things will be removed from the owner. Honestly, one of the most complete apartments. Let's go now for number 5. The structure of this one is amazing. It's kind of this IKEA square apartment where you can go all around your own apartment. Once you arrive, you have the bathroom, which is weird to see. This is what we call and we say that is a complete bathroom with everything you need: good lining, shower, bath, window, which is also weird to have in some bathrooms. You go to the left side and you have what is gonna be your bedroom. Giant one, to be completely honest. Is facing this kind of internal patio in a way, with amazing light through the whole morning. As you can see, wow, that was very nice. Very nice floors. This was rebuilt recently, so you can feel it in the materials. To the left side you have the studio, same size as all of them, which is what you need. Perfect for a table, your chair, and maybe a little sofa. Again, electric blinds, which is very interesting to have. Then you go to the left side and you have, look at this, wow, that was amazing. The big living room, 2 windows, amazing light, that was perfect. Honestly, very nice space. I'm gonna see another angle from here. Look at that. And I like that corridor that you create, no, in the left side. You have here in the left side, yeah, you can see also the internal patio, and then you have in the left side the kitchen. Enough space to put there a table, which is nice. This is the views from the kitchen. The kitchen was okay, not super new, with one big problem, that is what you are gonna see now, that is the fridge. Very small fridge, or medium-sized fridge. I guess you can manage, not the big problem, but yeah, something. Honestly, one of the few things that we didn't like from this apartment. And then you come back and you see the entrance. Look at that, that was amazing. I didn't record it, by the way, or in a different video, but there was a toilet just next to the entrance, next to the bathroom. And let's visit now the last apartment. This is the typical apartment that looked pretty nice on the website, but there were 2 things here. The experience from the agent was pretty bad, to be completely honest. And because you will see that these are roof style apartment, it was too warm. Like, you cannot feel it from the video, but it was too warm inside there. We are starting here in the last floor, if I'm not wrong. This is kind of something like a 4th floor. See, you are like absorbing warmth from these windows, like if you are in a roof. The bathroom, very nice, with these materials, like very new also, which was very nice. The views from the other side of the city. You go down, this is 3 floors apartment. That was an interesting structure. This visit was very weird. It was with a bunch of people, different couples over here. Everyone very nice, it's true, but the agent. You have here, I guess, which is gonna be your bedroom with a bathroom inside. Very nice, with the toilet and the shower, which is weird to see in one. You have the terrace on the left side that I think they're gonna show later. You go to the right side and you have the living room. The good thing is that you have aircon, but I'm not such a big lover of aircon. So the kitchen, very nice kitchen. For sure they are gonna build something there, so don't think that you're gonna have all that views or space, which is okay. They have enough space in between. Big fridge, everything is new, very nice. then I don't remember where we are going. I think downstairs. Downstairs is the weirdest part of the building. Is the entrance. You have, as always, you have a toilet in the right side. I think I'm gonna show it here. Nothing space there. I mean, I don't know what you're gonna put there because it's a bit ugly. And then you have the toilet. Again, like really good space, but and this is the entrance. Someone wanted to go, and this is what you see. And it's the number 13. That is the number of bad luck. This is the terrace. Okay, so that was the walk through all these different apartments. It was an amazing experience, to be completely honest, because all these apartments are in different areas and different districts of the city. As someone that just came to Vienna for the first time, it was amazing to visit all the different districts and areas, to have a feeling of what the city and this district can offer to you, and if you feel comfortable on them or not. We have two favorites for now. We have number 5, if I'm not wrong, and number 2. One of the things that I will say when you are looking for an apartment, the first thing that you need to have is the list of requirements, from, of course, price to numbers of rooms, areas of the city, and all these different tiny and personal requirements that you might have. Once you have that, it's easier to scroll all these different websites that Google or ChatGPT can provide for you, but make it easier for yourself and create a list of requirements. We haven't decided yet. We have visited all the apartments, but now is the moment to decide. One of the things that we didn't have as a requirement is that it should be new, but with one of the apartments we realized that we don't want that Geneva feeling of all furniture or all closets and cabinets anymore. So we realized that that's something important. So this experiment, this house apartment hunting in Vienna, it has been amazing. I think that now we know in which areas we want to live, and we have the weekend to decide which apartment we are gonna go for. If you are watching this and you want to share in the comments which one is your favorite, feel free. I'm very curious, and hopefully in the next video we will have an apartment. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one, hopefully from our next apartment, our next new apartment. Thank you. Bye bye.